Shalom Saints, Straightway Georgia, wanting to give you an update on our garden. So we're starting off with the cucumber row. Some of them we had to thin out and replant, but they're actually doing pretty well. We got a good amount of pollinators this year, which is really good. I don't know if y'all can see, but a lot of flowers, so we're going to have a lot of fruit. And then we'll move on to the tomatoes. I think these are beefsteak tomatoes. Those are doing well. And then we've got a row that's mixed with Collard and Swiss chard. So it's the red Swiss chard and these are Georgia collards. We're gonna harvest these right now, actually, after I make this video. So we kind of staggered them. We have some that are younger, smaller, and then we have some that are mature. Then we've got another row, same thing, of the collards. Now this is a type of zucchini plant that just kind of got planted here accidentally, and it's growing wild. And if you can see, it's extending over to the rest of the garden. So I'm gonna redirect this. We'll allow it to grow and I'll redirect it just so it doesn't take over the whole area. But it's growing zucchini. I'll show you all. You can see it. That's what it's growing. So I'm gonna harvest those soon. And this is full of pollinators. I came out this morning and there was tons of bees around. So we still got more collards that continue in that row, and the same thing with this row as well, going all the way down. So here we'll pause because I have Sister Monique planted sweet potatoes here. So these are normally we mix them. We'll mix with white potatoes and red potatoes and sweet potatoes, but this is just the sweet potato patch this year. And then right here we have honeydew. Got one that's almost ready, but those are doing really well. So next we'll go to more tomatoes. So this is our, I want to say about maybe 20 tomato plants in here, about 25. And we have Roma tomatoes and cherry tomatoes. So they're producing really well. And then here we have zucchini and squash. So this is a zucchini plant. We harvested that yesterday. And then you can see all the way down, we've got yellow squash that we'll harvest today. You can see in there. Going all the way down. And then this row, these are our bell peppers. So we just planted regular green bell peppers. Those are doing pretty well. You can see a couple peppers in there. So we'll harvest those today as well. And then this row, we've got more squash plants. In the past, we had trouble with our squash plants, and Mama Jaja gave us wisdom on putting aluminum foil at the base of the plants so that the squash beetles cannot bore themselves into the stem and cause the stem to rot. So we did that this year, and we've been very successful. And then we have our okra. Okra got a late start this year, because you know it loves the heat. So it's finally getting the heat that it needs, but it took a while for it to actually take off. So our okra typically would be a lot taller this year than it is now. So that's where we are with our okra. And then later on, we'll give you an update on, we have another garden that Monique has. We'll give you an update on that, what she's growing and how that's doing. But I know Elder Rufus said he would do a garden update, so this is it. It's beautiful to look at.